YouTube friends all the way around the world, I'm back again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's little project, I'm going to be making some clay hearts. And the purpose for my clay hearts is that I'm going to now use the projects that I did for the Yule into other projects. So I'm going to upcycle my wreaths and my moss cans. And to do that, I'm just starting off with some air dry clay to make myself some little clay ornaments to decorate my new wreaths. And all you're going to need for this project is some air dry clay, and I'm talking this air dry clay. If you're living in the UK, I don't know what it is if you're not living in the UK, but that's the air dry clay that I'm using. I'm using just a tile, 2 lollipop sticks, popsicle sticks, just to get the depth of this around the edge. They're all the same depth. And then I'm just cutting them out with a cookie cutter, and I'm also going to be using this lid off a paper mache box to cut the bigger one out, because I do have a big cookie cutter, but I don't know where it is. So, and then once I've rolled it out, you just need, I've got a clear plastic, somebody gave me this when I was doing some Fimo clay work. So just a roller. You're going to need a straw for your hole at the top. And so you just roll your clay out between the 2 markers, and that will give you that much depth, okay? The depth of the lollipop or popsicle stick. And then if you want to, get yourself a stamp. And I'm just going to stamp, push down on the clay, and you can do anything, okay, on here if you wanted to. You don't have to do anything. You don't want to. And then I'm just going to wet my finger and just go around the edge. And if you want it to look more rustic, then chip into the edge with a sharp knife or a sharp something, and then you'll get those little grooves. But I'm going to crackle these as well. So this is just the first stage. My lighting's looking a bit weird, but I'm hoping that you're seeing this. And then I'm going to put a hole in the side. Or what did I do with those ones? One top, one side. And then I'm also going to paint them when they're dry. So this is just the first step of cutting them out, rolling them rather, and cutting them out. And to get a smooth edge on the back, I'm just using a bit of water. I have got a spray bottle here, but I'm just wetting my finger and just smoothing that edge out. And then what that will be is I'm just going to put them on this plastic tray. It's the lid to my box, so perspex, not plastic. And I'm going to put them to dry. Now, to make them dry, air dry, you don't have to put these in the oven. That's what's great about it. I put these on top of my radiator, and if I don't have the radiator on, I put them in the airing cupboard if you've got an airing cupboard, but somewhere warm to dry for a couple of days. But I want these to be imprinted with this text to make them look a little bit more vintage. So I'm just going to get on and I'll make another one before I roll some more clay out. And if your clay goes a little bit hard and starts to break, just add a tiny spritz of water. And again, you could add colour to this if you wanted to, but I don't want it. I want it that creamy white. This does say it's white clay, however, their version of white and mine. So it is not pure white, but if you wanted pure white, then you could put some acrylic paint in there, but I don't. And I'm sure there's other ways of doing clay better than this, but this is the way I like to do it. And it works for me. So there we have it.